The story of the prophets is certainly always a good example for our life today, so learn to understand the various wisdom of their life would be very useful for us. Prophet Adam, A.S., was the first man descended by Allah to earth, along with his wife named Hawwa, Eve. Adam belongs to the 25 prophets mentioned in the Quran. According to different narrations by different Islamic scholars, Adam lived for about 1,000 years after creation. Prophet Adam has been mentioned in the Quran in several verses, among them verses from 30 to 38 of Surah Al-Baqarah, and verses from 11 to 25 of Surah Al-Araf. The children of Adam and Eve were born twins, that is, every baby boy was born together with a baby girl. Informing the angels about the creation of the prophet Adam, A.S. Allah told the angels about the creation of Adam as the human, and would become Allah's vicegerent, who served to prosper the earth. Allah has mentioned this conversation in the Quran. Remember when your Lord said to the angels, "I have to place a successive authority on the earth," they said, "Will you place one there who would create disorder and shed blood, while we intone your litanies and sanctify your name?" And Allah said, "Indeed I know that which you do not know." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:30. The statement the angels uttered was not a form of disputing neither with Allah's decision, nor out of envy for the children of Adam, or as some mistakenly thought. Allah has described angels as those who do not precede him in speaking, meaning that they do not ask Allah anything without his permission. When Allah informed them that he was going to create a creation on the earth, and they had knowledge, the angels' only concern was that this creation would commit mischief on earth. In this verse, Allah's words, "Indeed, I know that which you do not know," mean, I know the benefit of creating this type of creature outweighs the harm that you mentioned, that which you have no knowledge of. I will create among them prophets and send messengers. I will also create among them truthful, martyrs, righteous believers, worshippers, the modest, the pious, the scholars who spread their knowledge to humble people, and those who love Allah and follow his messengers. Virtue of Prophet Adam, A.S., over the angels. Prophet Adam, A.S., was created directly from the hands of Allah from clay, and his soul was immediately blown by the Almighty himself. In addition, the Prophet Adam, A.S., was also equipped with the intellect that makes him able to learn, observe, and understand things. The same is evident from the following verses of Quran. Then Allah gave Adam knowledge of the nature and reality of all things and everything, and set them before the angels and said, "Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:31. And they, angels, said, "Glory to you, O Allah. We have no knowledge except what you have taught us. Indeed, it is you who is the all-knowing, the all-wise." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:32. Then Allah said, "O Adam, inform them of their names." And when he had informed them of their names, Allah said, "Did I not tell you that I know the unknown of the heavens and the earth? And I know what you reveal and what you have concealed." Surah Al-Baqarah 2:33. Allah stated the virtue of Adam above the angels because he taught Adam rather than them the names and knowledge of everything, that is, the names that people use, such as human, animal, sky, earth, land, sea, including the names of the other species. This occurred after angels prostrated to Adam. This discussion proceeds only to show the importance of Adam's position, and the absence of the angels' knowledge about creating the Khalifah when they asked about it. This shows Adam's superiority over angels in knowledge. Adam was very tall. Upon his creation, Adam was very tall. As the same is evident from the following hadith, narrated by Abu Hurairah, the Prophet said, Allah created Adam, making him 60 cubits tall. Al-Bukhari, 3326. It is stated in the hadith above that Prophet Adam was 60 ziras, about 40 meters, tall when he was created by Allah. However, some scholars like Ibn Khaldun, who lived from 1332 to 1406, accept that this is his height in paradise. And upon being sent to the earth with Eve, he was given a height appropriate to the standards of planet Earth. Angels' prostration before Adam and Satan's disobedience of Allah's command. There are many verses in the Quran, along with a number of ahadiths, that verify after creating Adam, Allah commanded the angels to prostrate before him. And when Allah said to the angels, prostrate before Adam, so they prostrated except for Iblis. He refused and was arrogant and so became a disbeliever. Surah Al-Baqarah 234. When Allah commanded the angels to prostrate before Adam, Iblis, also known as Shaitan or Satan, was included in this command. All angels complied with Allah's command except for Iblis, as he was too arrogant to prostrate before Adam. He said, I am superior than him, you created me from fire and created Adam from clay. So, this act of arrogance by Iblis was the first ever act of disobedience committed by any of Allah's creatures. Because of Satan's arrogance and disobedience to prostrate, Allah punishes him by expelling him from heaven. Satan arrogantly accepted the punishment of Allah, and he only begged him to be given the opportunity for eternal life until the day of judgment. Allah approved his petition, and Satan was allowed eternal life until the day of resurrection. Satan was not grateful for the granting by Allah, but instead he threatened to mislead Adam and his descendants from all directions to persuade them to leave the straight path, invite them to forbidden things, tempt them to abolish the religious orders, and influence them not to be grateful to Allah for good deeds. Then Allah spoke to the cursed Iblis, Go with your followers who will be the fuel of hell. You will not be able to mislead my servants who have believed in me with all their heart, and have a steady faith which will not be roared by your appeal. Satan was removed from the ranks of angels, and he became Allah's biggest enemy till the day of judgment.